friend is here. Let's see if she sees me. She's looking at me like, what the heck? Oh my God. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a little bit different. It's not gonna be a tutorial, but I am so tired of people telling me that they can't go natural because they don't have curls like mine. It's not insulting, but it's kind of like, I mean, what does that mean? You don't have hair like mine, so you can't go natural. I mean, but you can go natural because you have hair like yours. I mean, no one's ever gonna have hair like mine. No one, it might be similar, but everyone's curl pattern is different. And I think that's the beauty of natural hair. So for someone to say, oh, my hair doesn't curl like yours, I can't. I mean, you can. If you don't want to, that's completely different. If you like your perm and you like your straight hair and you like your weave, do that. But don't not go natural because you're not gonna look like me. Nobody looks like me. I look like me. I know it's scary, but I mean, that's who you are. That's how your hair grows out of your scalp. So for you to think that you can't grow your hair how it's supposed to is it's kind of off. And I am here to tell you guys that everyone has a struggle. I feel like people look at me and they're just like, oh, like your hair just curls like that, and you know, it's easy for you, it'd be hard for me. And it was hard for me too. I had a huge struggle. I cried all the time. So I feel like when people downplay it, I'm just like, no, let me show you some pictures and give you some proof about what's been going on these last few years. So this picture was from January 2008. Let's see, I graduated high school 2009. So January 2008, I was a junior in high school, and I wore my hair straight, long, every day. My hair maybe was like, let me see if I can show you, like maybe to like here. My hair was long. I used to be able to like, in the shower, I remember I used to like be able to like wrap it around. I don't know why I did weird things like that. But my hair was so long that I could like wrap it around my arm. And yeah, so I liked it straight, liked it long. That's how I wanted it. I went to an all-white high school, and I wanted to fit in. I feel like I stuck out already. There's like maybe 188 kids in my senior class, and 8 of us were black. 6 girls, 2 boys, I think. And so I already stuck out enough, and I just wanted my hair straight. I would wear the little cheerleader bows. I used to wear my ponytail up here and put a little bow and just have it like flopping around. So I just thought I was so cute, you know, just blending in like everybody else. I'd never seen, I mean, if I did wear my hair curly, it was in a ponytail. I would pull it back, and so like this bush would just be in a ponytail. And I remember this boy would always come up to me. He called me Frizzy, like that was my name. And I just was so embarrassed. He would just come up to me and just be like, hey Frizzy, and just like do this with my hair. And it didn't make me feel any type of way, because I know that he didn't mean it, but it just made me so self-conscious that I was different. Okay, so in August 2009, I went off to college in DC, and I went to a HBCU, and I just saw so many beautiful black women with all types of hair. Like I had never seen, I was just, I was looking around like, oh my God, everyone's just so beautiful and so pretty, and not everyone's hair is straight and everyone's short and this. So when I came back from Thanksgiving break in November 2009, I was just like, okay, I'm 18, I'm about to do what I want to do. So that was my rebellious stage. I got a nose ring that I still have. I got a nose ring and I chopped all my hair off. So this picture is like maybe a few days before I chopped my hair up to my shoulders. I absolutely loved this length. I felt like it was so me. I felt like it was fresh. I felt like it was new. I could still put my hair in a ponytail, but it wasn't just like hair just like hanging. I had a little bit of layer. I had a little bump to it. So I was just really excited. I felt like myself. So this next picture is from March 2010, and we went to Miami for spring break. And so when I did wear my hair curly, it was like that wet look. So I would wet it and I would immediately, like right after I got a shower, like pull it back and just let it dry like that. So it wasn't big, but it was just like flat to my hair. And as you can see at my ends, you could already see the heat damage starting. I didn't even know what heat damage was back then, but you could see the little scraggly ends. I needed a trim terribly. So that probably was the start of my demise. And yeah, I didn't care because my hair was short and straight all the time, so I really didn't care that it had a little bit of heat damage in it. And I'm sure like I just would straighten it the next day. But when I did want to give my hair a break, I would wear it in that kind of style. July 2011, I still had that auburn color, but I really wanted to go like a blonde color. So glad it did not work out for me. So glad. I got saved because I was too cheap, so I wanted my friend to do it. So I had that auburn color, but it had grown out, so my roots were brown. So, and the rest of my hair was auburn. So when my friend dyed it, only my roots took. So I had blonde roots and auburn, like slash, not really blonde. It didn't even take. So I had like auburnish color hair still with blonde roots. I looked so dumb. I couldn't even walk out the house. I was just so embarrassed. So I made an appointment with my stylist in Atlanta, and she had to like lift it, and like she did a bunch of stuff. Like that's probably where all the damage came from, but she had to even my hair back out. It took like 3 hours for her to get that blonde off my roots. So she lifted, put another color on it. I don't know what she did, but it was a nice brown color. I liked it. I wear my hair straight all the time anyway, so I really didn't care that my curls were gone. You know, just being rebellious, not even rebellious, just being ignorant, like not knowing that I was destroying my hair. So come December 2011, I went back to my same hairstylist. She had been my hairstylist for maybe a year, and I loved her and everything. But December 2011, she was like, okay, Erin, you need a trim. I said, okay, I trusted her. She chopped every inch of hair off. She chopped all my hair off, and here's a picture. And I didn't even realize she chopped it all off until everyone at school was like, oh, I love your haircut. I love your haircut. And I was like, what haircut? Went to the bathroom. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Maybe it's because I had wrapped it up. Because every time she would straighten it, I would just wrap it like in a little honeycomb thing and like put a hat on my head and like go on the metro and go about my business. So I guess when I took it down in the morning, the next day, I didn't realize it. But when I got to school, everybody was like, oh, you got a haircut, you got a haircut. Went home, I was like, oh my God. She had to have chopped it to like here. I'm looking at the picture, it looked a little longer, but that was the shortest it's ever been in my entire life. And it was like thinner, like it looked weird. So February 2012, I looked up the fastest way to grow your hair back. I was like, how can I get my hair back long? Like, I hate it, I hate it. I cried all the time. I cried all the time. Like I was just a big mess. And I looked up all the ways to grow your hair faster, and the overall consensus was stop using heat. And I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna stop using heat? Like that doesn't even sound realistic to me. So I tried, and when I washed my hair in February, it looked like this. It was so bad. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, it felt like someone else's hair. It didn't even feel like mine. March 2012, I went back home for spring break, I think, and it just wasn't, I wasn't happy. Like I was just really, really sad. I felt like nothing was gonna make my hair go back. I just felt like forever I was just gonna hate it. And I just had so many damaged pieces in the front and in the back. Not so much like here, not so much this hair, but this hair on top was pretty much straight. And I just, no one could relate to me around me, so I just felt really alone and trapped. So that's why I kind of turned to YouTube to find other girls who were going through it like me and figure out a way to get these curls back. April 2012 was a really hard month for me. I got dumped by my first boyfriend and I was like dying, and then my hair just was awful. So the only thing I think of is, oh, I'm heartbroken, I'm bald headed, and everyone hates me. Like, that's the only thing I was thinking about. Like, I was just like, I can't even, like, thinking back on that time, it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like, you are insane. Like, you have a mental condition, like, for real. So I felt like everything happens for a reason, and that summer 2012, the only thing that I focused on was hair. Now that sounds really weird, but summer 2012, I went to my local college just to take summer class, just to get my mind out of it. I moved out of my home, moved in with a friend, and yeah, we were just building and trying to like get over this breakup and get this hair back together. So that was my focus. Like, all I focused on was school and my hair. During this time, I was very self-conscious. I had to hide hair ties from myself, just like leave them at home, like not bring any bobby pins. So I was like, okay, so for my first class, I'm gonna go here, wear my hair out, go to the bathroom, see if it looks okay, and if it's not, then I can go home. So I had to like prep myself. One thing I can say about myself is that even through the fear, even through the tears, even through it all, I did it anyway. Like, it wasn't like I let the fear control me, even though it was like right here. Like, it was always in my chest, just like fear. It's just fear all the time in my mind. Like, oh my God, what are people gonna think about me? Da, 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 da. But I did it anyway. So I think that's something that you're gonna have to get over. Like, I had to get over it. I cried all the time. Do it anyway. Cry. Just go. Do it. Just do it. Who cares? So I went back to college that fall, and and I was a little scared because here I didn't really care about anybody because I had been dumped, and I was like, I don't care about nobody, da, da, da. But I got back to school and I'm like, okay, like, these are my peers, like, these are my classmates, like, I want to look presentable, you know, I want to be cute, like, and I just felt so ugly. Like, I just felt like I just didn't feel like myself. Okay, so March 2013, I went to Miami for spring break again with my friends. And this day, which is a big day for me, I remember I washed my hair in the Miami water in the whatever hotel we were in, and I got out the shower. My friends were like, "Whoa, like, your hair looks good. Like, stop, don't put it up. Like, it looks fine." And I was like, no, like, it looks weird, you know, because I wasn't used to it. And they're like, Erin, stop it. Just wear your hair down. And I was like, okay, like, it's fine, cool, cool, whatever. Went to the beach, like, the wind was just blowing, and my hair just felt like the curls were finally back, almost like 100% there. So I just remember everybody was complimenting me, and I was like, oh my God, like, finally, and all my hard work is paid off. Like, I can wear my hair down. Like, I had tried braid outs, I had tried twist outs, I had tried everything. Wash and goes, nothing was working for me. So that's why I was just so upset. I was just like, oh my God, my hair is so damaged that no product is ever going to be able to like help me. So this day in Miami was like milestone. This day in March was also a big milestone for me because from this day on, I did not use heat at all for 10 months straight. That's the longest I've ever gone without using heat. Crazy. Because before, I just felt my hair was so ugly that I had to straighten it like once every 2 months, once a month, just to make myself feel better. Because I was already like torn up inside, like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So I just had to make myself feel better, just like look better, you feel better. So I was like, okay, let me just straighten it. But from this day in March 2013 until January 2014, I did not touch heat at all. And I think that was like a real pivotal part in getting my curls back. if the most anxiety ridden, self-conscious, insecure person in the world can do it, you can too. So I hope you enjoy your 2015, and see you in my next video. Bye.